Sox went deep 4 times as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 12-7. The Royals starting pitcher, number 56.
Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Oakland find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. David Price gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. Oakland. Well, guys, this is a team having a bit of a rough go this year, but they've looked particularly hapless out there lately. Losers of 5 straight coming into this one.
Matty V, that's what happens sometimes when you get in these losing streaks. 5 consecutive games they've dropped already. They want to try to turn this thing around right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Count remains 2-2. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the 1st. And now the Red Sox. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
That's a ball. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Another try at 2-2. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The 2-2 one more time. Is a fastball that misses.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count offering on its way. A little bouncer, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. A payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bradley stands at second with no outs. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
J.D. Martinez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Took a big swing and miss on a ball up and away from him for a strike. A man at third with one away. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count offering on its way, and he misses with one here. It's ball 4, so that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Takes this the other way to right, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
First baseman, Moreland.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Batting 7.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And it's off the green monster. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
At the plate, Buster Posey, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Lucroy moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Bradley is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. One ball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Red Sox 6 and the A's nothing. Here's Chris Davis now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting second, first baseman, Matt.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Price gets his sign. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Right side and right into the shift. Backhanded. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches. and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is wide. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And Lucroy's tag will come too late, safe at home plate.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And that one got a piece of him. Here's Buster Posey now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Red Sox on top, 7-0. So now it's Mark Canha. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 from Price. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Lifetime versus David Price. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Grounded up the first baseline. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here comes the first pitch.
Baseman, Justin Pedroia.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pedroia is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Racing back the center fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
Devers takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 8 now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Yusmeiro Petit is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Ready with the 0-2. Popped into the air, back behind second. Lowry shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set, and the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And that retires the side. So Digging in for his second at-bat, number 22. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Pedroia is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-1 home. Is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 home is a well-located fastball down around the knees. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Two out, nobody on. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The A's strike for one on the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the A's 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kenna moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands. stands in. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the first pitch here from Price. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Soft liner to the right side. And the 5th inning will start. With a ground out, one away. An early look at the line.